Hello friends, welcome to Akulmach, and today we are discussing about the Facebook. Facebook has been, the shakers and movers of the social media uh, industry. In fact, they started a new wave of opportunities for people to interact with each other, and they have so many applications. In fact, Facebook has been very successful platform, and it propelled to new heights, also acquired WhatsApp and Instagram. So one of the major platform, but lately it is having a lot of issues. And is it losing its market relevance is a topic of discussion. Let us discuss this further. Well, friends, while Facebook has been in the forefront of the different applications and a whole lot of facility being provided to its users, and a whole lot of security which is built in into the Facebook platform. And recently they announced that their company will be Meta, and Meta will now drive towards something called Metaverse, which they are preparing towards. And for after this announcement there has been a lot of setbacks, and some of the setbacks are related to the advertising revenue, and which is causing a lot of trouble for Facebook as a platform. Nearly 1.4 million estimated users have left Facebook platform to do something else. And as you know, as the business landscapes are changing, the short video format is now gaining a lot of grounds. And globally, if you look at the global market segment, while YouTube and Instagram is also providing the shorts and reels platform, where creative people can generate a lot of engaging videos so that they can reach out to the clientele that they want to. Facebook is also having a reels platform, but they are actually competing with TikTok globally. And now these 1.4 million users who have moved out of Facebook, they find it difficult to replicate that their efforts in multiple platforms. So they have to make one video which is specific to TikTok, and then they have to make another video which is specific to Instagram, then they have to make another video for Facebook Reels. And so the value proposition is not very clearly defined when these Instagram and Facebook platforms have been acquired. Now Facebook by itself is pretty big. There are almost 2 billion users of Facebook. Is one of the biggest platform, and Instagram is also very big, another 2 billion users. How do you make sure that the convergence happens between these 2 billion and 2 billion, and how there are no conflicting applications available? I think that is where the Facebook people lack, how to integrate different platforms together. Just by integrating and providing a business manager where you say that, hey, if you upload something on Instagram, it will automatically go to Facebook. But it is not so easy, because I'm a avid user of Facebook myself. It is not so straightforward, and then there are multiple business pages and there are multiple complexities. So I think overall the trick to retain client is to make the environment user friendly. So Facebook is rather more complicated, and people find it rather hard to understand it, unlike other platforms which are simpler. In fact, YouTube is quite simple, it's very straightforward. You upload the video, they have this internal algorithm which will start doing its magic. So it is much more user friendly from the creator point of view. And since the landscape is changed in past couple of years, creators have come on the forefront. The creativity, the platform has to promote the creativity so that more and more creators can create the content. That is where the convergence is becoming a big problem for Facebook from my point of view. But users, you may have your own views, so I will be more than happy to get your comments live right now or even later on. Okay, moving on to the next issue that Facebook is facing. When they announced that they are moving towards a more immersive experience with augmented reality, and Metaverse was moving towards that direction, one of the requirement for augmented reality is to be able to buy and sell things. So Facebook started their own cryptocurrency called Libra, and that has not done very well. So I think this is one of the areas which Facebook did not take off. The cryptocurrency on which they were riding big time. Their plans on making the meta and the financial projection has gone wrong with bombing of Libra. The Libra was required because the cryptocurrency was required in order to trade inside the metaverse. So the idea was to create metaverse, then you create these metaverse showrooms and roads and different things which people will consume in the virtual environment. They also even started preparing accessories which got into trouble because of the camera being present here, and it because if you have a camera on the Facebook glass, you can pretty much shoot anything and make it live. So it is like, suppose you go and meet somebody, then the other person is not sure whether you're recording him or whether you have taken the permission, etc. It's a different matter that you control all that by a legal agreement and a use policy, but that is post facto. So that created little bit of an issue. Presence of a camera is very, very annoying to the people in your glass. And then how do you control the privacy of the people? So Libra and some of these things created a bit of a confusion among the users, and they find easy to use facilities much more compelling, like TikTok. We know that in India, TikTok is banned. So TikTok is losing almost 1.4 billion prospective customers for their platform. But globally, they are quite big, and they are giving a huge competition to Insta and Facebook Reels. In fact, TikTok is the platform that actually created the whole micro vlogging platform. So they are the first one on the field, and therefore they are the largest. All right, so what are the other issues that may be plaguing Facebook? Well, the other issue is, as I mentioned, is about the security. There has been a lot of security breach, some data being stolen, some users' data has been stolen by some hackers, which was misused, and it is very easy to replicate a Facebook account. Unlike any other platform, Facebook account is very easy to duplicate. So there has been, in fact, I am getting from my friend, within my friend circle, at least one message per week that, hey, my account has been duplicated. So don't entertain any request which comes from me. So these kind of incidents are happening a lot on Facebook. I have not seen these kind of incidents happening anywhere else in any other platform, only on Facebook, because it seems that it is quite easy to duplicate somebody else's identity. All you need is copy the picture and create another profile with the same name. So it's rather easy to duplicate somebody else's identity, and such instances are quite often, very, very common on Facebook. So that is what security is an angle there, which people are feeling very uncomfortable. In addition, the data has been stolen in certain countries. Third thing is, there was a big issue between the Apple and Facebook, in which Facebook has lost the legal battle. Basically, Apple changed their algorithm to make their mobile phone much more secure. And since all of these applications and reels and all these things are used mostly on the mobile platform, and Apple being one of the biggest market holder in terms of the handset users, that means if somebody is using Facebook, the chances are they will be using Facebook on an Apple platform. So Rashmi says, hello Rashmi, thanks for watching my live stream. If you have any suggestions or comment, feel free to shoot. All right, so let's go back. So on Apple platform, the sharing of data has been restricted, and that is against the internal algorithm of Facebook. So the algorithm is for Facebook is they had to change their core algorithm, so which they did not do because of the confusion between the Apple and Facebook, and because of that they have lost big time, especially the European segment. They have lost big time, and more people who have moved out of Facebook platform are from the European sector. And in addition to this, to add to the injury, there has been, because of the data losses, they have been slapped with penalties in the range of almost 6 billion US dollars. So that is a major loss for Facebook, and because of which Facebook has to take some corrective measures very quickly. Understand that when they are launching Metaverse, they must basically look at how do you secure the Metaverse, because if you just leave it open, it creates a lot of discomfort for people in even adapting the Metaverse in the current state. I think that is the reason that the Facebook is having a lot of issues as compared to the other platform. Now let's talk about the quality. The initial versions of Metaverse that we have seen, the general feeling is that the graphic quality is very poor, extremely poor, and so certain analysts have even said that the meta video quality is as poor as any game that you could have seen in the year 2000. That means 20 years back, that video quality is what the meta is today in 2022. So the adaptability of meta platform is not very appealing. So even though you have launched that, and maybe it's a beta, or maybe it's running in few countries, but overall it is not a very appealing thing. And in this area, while Facebook is competing globally with likes of social media like Amazon, in some places they are also competing with YouTube, they're competing with TikTok, but in case of Meta, they are actually directly competing with Xbox of Microsoft. So because of this competing strategies, the Facebook is not able to decide which market segment they have to go behind. I think that is where the confusion is, and I think even their management leaders are finding it very tough to control which way they have to steer their platform. I think from a business point of view, it's a very confusing situation because they are competing with different kind of people in different segment. And in case of Meta, they are competing with Microsoft, which is basically the originator of Metaverse in the first place. Microsoft acquired Minecraft, and that is where the original Metaverse lies. So, and Minecraft has very good graphics. They are very old system. They have been running since quite some time, and they are available on Xbox. So I think if Facebook had to find their right competitor in the right place and compete independently, I mean, they should make these different teams, because I think they are creating a lot of conflicting value system within their ecosystem. I think that is where the problem is, and that is very confusing for the users, and that is why Facebook has been losing constantly their revenue, advertising revenue, because all of these platforms make money by advertising, and because of these conflicting results, the users don't feel comfortable in investing or giving ad revenue to Facebook. And because of this, there has been a major financial crunch that Facebook is facing. In fact, they have almost lost 50% of the market capitalization. They are suffering big time as a corporate. The money is not coming in. The expenses are very high. They have started too many things, competing with too many players, and these competition are cutting across different layers of the markets. So they have a major problem in terms of aligning their strategies, and because of that the money has started flowing. And for the first time in last 14 to 15 years of existence, while Facebook has been a mover and shaker of the e-commerce industry and the social media industry, for the first time in the history of Facebook, they are going to fire people. They have already fired many people in the Meta team. They've downsized the Meta initiative quite a bit. And the further news which is coming now is that they will quietly lay off nearly 10,000 people globally. We don't know what type of people they will be laying off, but it's a huge layoff which they are going to do, but they are going to do quietly. And obviously, because laying off openly will create further problem for them, because they're already in a very deep problem. So the layoff in Facebook has already started, and that is where in my business section I'm talking about the issues that a large corporation, a good corporation, a very good platform, I think something drastic needs to be done. Laying off may be a short-term solution, but something drastic needs to be done in terms of positioning, proper positioning of your platform. And that is what I feel as a business person myself. So friends, if you have any questions, you can shoot the question right in the live stream. Otherwise, also, if you watch this video later, please give your comments and suggestions, and I will meet you live again next week on Monday. Enjoy your weekend, and bye bye for today.